Oh, I don't think it was recording anything till now. So I have put this on record so that it can record my home, my beautiful kitchen before it all goes away. I'm trying not to be too emotional about it already, but I am, obviously. Yeah, it seems like I have less than a month at my house now. Next month, this time. Before this time, I'm going to be in Ladakh. Yeah, oh my god, I don't want to think about it. It's so scary. I just hope that someday future me is watching this and thinking, you don't have anything to worry about. It all worked out in the end. It will work out. I know it will work out. Just wish I knew the way that it's going to work out so I don't have to wonder and worry. Anyway, I was talking about my mousepad. This mousepad has been with me since 2019. It has been to so many different countries and places and everywhere, but it has remained intact. It even used to have a note at the back actually. Once I left a note for, I think, Aishwarya. It says, leave the door open if you want. How did the talk go? Eat the curd rice if you want. I will eat the chicken biryani or the other way around, but eat something healthy. No, this was for Anisha actually. I don't know what this says on the top. I'll be home late. Leave the door open if you want. How did the talk go? Oh, I loved having flatmates. It was super fun. Anyway, this has been to Cannes. Then it has been to... Oh, then it was just in lockdown. Then it went to Melbourne. Now it's been to Ladakh. It's been to Goa. No, I didn't take my laptop to Goa actually. Thank God. Oh no, I did take it to Goa when I went in 2021. So basically this mousepad has been everywhere with me for 4 years, for more than 4 years now. April 2019 say up tak, and it's in good shape. And I've not had to buy a mousepad because this just worked. I don't know, it just feels very crazy to me that this is my mousepad. Anyway, I'm just going to leave this on while I clean up the kitchen, because it's going to be one of the last few times I'll be able to take videos of the house, you know, so it doesn't matter that there is no content. It's just me going around the house, cleaning up, doing things. I can't imagine not living here. I can't imagine it. And even leaving Thane, I never felt this hard or this hurtful. In fact, it didn't feel much at all. It felt like, because that was something I was choosing to do, right? I was choosing to leave home and find a new place. Here I am being asked to leave, so it's not like I'm not doing this out of my own volition. I wish it was like that. I wish I was choosing to leave, because then I would be so excited for the next chapter of my life. But now it's like I don't want to leave and I have to leave, and it's sad. And there's so many question marks everywhere. Where am I going to live? How am I going to make the money to live there? Because it's all so expensive now. But yeah. So I'm watching The Ultimatum while I clean up. I just emptied his litter after a long time. I need to order more litter actually. Let me write that. I'm gonna miss having so much space for the 16,000 rupees. It's insane. It's unbelievable. Let me show you my new hair. I got my hair thingy done last week. before I went to Ladakh last Sunday actually. I was in the salon at this time. Wow, it feels like so long ago. Can you see all the red highlights? Yeah, you can. I just got it more under control and I really like it now. I leave my hair open more often. She said now it's really hot, so I kept it tied up. But yeah. I'm recording this on the handycam that Sidhu gifted me. I've not had a lot of chances to use it since he gave it to me. It's only been 2 months since he gave it to me. But yeah, there's just work has been so fucking hectic. You know, the festival is going to happen at the very wrong time when I need to shift only. Like that extreme crucial period, like the last 2 weeks of a month where you have to look for a place. That's the best time to look for a place because everyone just wants to give it away in like the next 2-3 days. You know, nobody's gonna wait to keep anything for you for a month. Like I saw a place today and it was not a good place, but it felt like it could do, you know. The vibes weren't too bad. There was sunlight. It was just not spacious at all. And then they were like, nobody's gonna keep it till October, so there's no point in you looking for houses now, even if you have extra time. I mean, that's not really helpful to anyone because nobody's gonna hold the house for so long. So they said you have to start looking only after 15th of September. Then only you'll find something for 1st October. I don't know, I hate uncertainty. I just want to know what my next step is, where am I going after this, then I'll be fine. But not knowing and being completely dependent on other people to make that decision, like completely dependent on what houses are out there, you know. The squirrel is here. It's not dependent on how hard I work to get that house. Like if you told me that if I work this hard then you'll pakka get a great house, I would have fucking got that house. But it's not up to me, it's just up to what's in the market. It's up to what I find, you know. Maybe there's a great house somewhere that I don't stumble across on Facebook. Then that house has gone to someone else. It's completely out of my hands and I hate that. The squirrel got scared of me talking and just ran away. I'm gonna miss the squirrels also. Oh, it's back. This one is a thorough darpok one. The other one that comes, she's not so darpok, so she doesn't fly away. Fly nahi. Went away again. It's okay. Let me actually stand here with the camera and wait for him to come back. He'll come, he's just waiting around. In the meantime, look at my beautiful kitchen. Look at how lovely. How do I make it not be so exposed? Look at my beautiful window. I'm gonna miss this so much. Just such a huge window and such a huge kitchen. So much space. I know it's messy right now, but you know what? I don't care anymore. There she is. Can you see her? ये थोड़ा डरपोक वाला आ गया. There's another one who doesn't really get scared of me. Wow, look at the... Did he just fall? Look at the clarity, man. Wow. Wow. He's very darpok, dude. Anyways, this is my beautiful kitchen. I'm gonna miss you so much. I'm gonna miss this office space. I can't believe I had a literal office space outside of my bedroom. That's how big my house is. I'm gonna miss this drying rack. I'm gonna miss everything. I'm gonna miss my fan. I'm gonna miss this lovely unit, dude. Like, this is the only cupboard or cabinet in my kitchen, and it just worked so well. Yes, we did have these little shelves here, which were very helpful. But this unit is so vintage. I love it. I just love this frame. You know, this frame is something I'll never ever forget. And I've appreciated it so much. It's not like I didn't appreciate it. I have. Whenever I sit here to work, over the last 5 years, it's just been like, wow, we have this big ass massive kitchen where we can host. I've hosted so many friends at this table. I've had so many parties here, so many. It's just, oh, my room, my new room. This should not be my room. This room has housed so many people. Anisha's room, then it became Anisha and Denver's room, Aishwarya's room, Aishwarya and Ashish's room. Now it's my room, then it became mine and Sidhu's room. This house has just taken care of so many people. I wish I was in the video talking about it. That would be a better way to do this. And I remember when Anisha had left, this room felt so empty because the cupboard was gone, all her furniture was gone, and it had made me so sad that I don't have a flatmate. I have to look for a flatmate. And just thinking about that now feels like the way I want future me to feel. Like I had nothing to worry about. It all worked out. It all happened for the best. She ended up living so close by. I ended up meeting Aishwarya. And I'm so glad I have Aishwarya in my life. She was so good for me, for Timiki, for this house. So I want the same feeling later where I feel like it all worked out for the better, you know. I want to have that feeling. It's happy birthday balloons that Sidhu put for me, but I haven't removed it yet. This house has seen so much growth from all of us, but especially me. It has seen 5 years of me living on my own. My first home. My first independent home. And I have gone from like earning little and being sparing and like not being able to afford much, to now being able to buy my own TV. I've bought my own oven. I'm able to do keratin treatment for my hair on my own. You know, these are things I would never have thought of spending on in 2018. And not just that, I wouldn't have even thought that I was going to get to this place in just 5 years. I wouldn't have thought it. I was not even thinking about, oh my god, where do I want to be in 5 years? I was just living day to day. I can't believe it's been 5 years since I moved in here. 5 years, wow. If you pause to stop and think about how long 5 years actually is, it's crazy. Because when you're saying it, it doesn't feel that long. But when you sit and think about it, half a decade in this house. And I would have happily spent another half a decade. I would have happily spent 10 years in this house. I don't care if people would be like, oh my god, you're still in Bandra for so long, you're still in the same house. God, I love this house. Why would I leave? Why would I not want to be here in a house that makes me so happy and has given me so much? I have a washing machine now. Oh, my bathroom and my toilet. I'll come back here. It's just that the sun is in my room right now and this never happens during the monsoon. So I have to record it. Here's my cat. Hello, cat. This cupboard. Oh my god, I love this cupboard. It no longer holds all the things I needed to hold. Look at it. Look at this room. I need to clean up everything. I need to give away all these clothes. Now there's a basket for Siddhanta stuff. Oh, my notice board. Look at the sun streaming in. This bed also I'll miss. A bed I never wanted to have. I always wanted to get rid of it, but I wasn't able to. It was too low. I could never keep anything under it. It was too big for my room. I wanted more space. And I've had so many dilemmas about it. Like in the past, I've had like full-on in-depth conversations with my friends about the benefits of keeping this bed or not keeping this bed, or moving it to that room, getting rid of it, buying another bed. Which room should I keep? Should I keep that room? Should I keep this room? When I was finding for a new flatmate. After Aishwarya, actually, there was a period where we were going to look for another flatmate, but then we didn't. And I used to wonder, oh my god, do I want to take up that room? Do I want to keep this room? And it just all worked out. I've had such stressful times in this house for so many reasons. Mommy was stressful as fuck. Breaking up with Maya was stressful as fuck. 2019 was normal, I guess. Nothing great happened. Then pandemic was stressful as fuck. Not having a job. For some time, not for a long time, but yeah, I didn't have a job for like 6-7 months and I still survived. It's the longest time I've been without a job. And it was a great time actually, except for it being coronavirus. Excuse me? Shh. Hey. Now I just want to provide for this boy and for me and make sure that we have a good life. It feels like now having Siddhanta in my life. I know it might sound a bit regressive, but it's not regressive. It's me. I feel like I'm going into another chapter of my life now. I have been in the chapter of my life where I have been single for 4 years and only had to look out for me, and I did. But now I'm in a different phase of my life where I have to consider another person as well. And it feels like after 4 years of being single and wanting to be in a relationship, now that I've finally found it, it feels like that part of my life that I was worried about has just sorted itself out, you know? The part, oh my god, look at him. He's looking at the reflection thingy. Baby ma, where's the reflection coming from? Find it. Find it. Look here. Bye. I love how he loves this house. He knows it by the back of his hand. He's so comfortable. Anyway, like I was just saying that I feel like now that I have a relationship and I have a boyfriend, I have to think so differently from the way I've thought over the last 4 years. and it feels like something that I thought was never going to happen for me. Like, I was slowly starting to accept that, okay, maybe I'll not find somebody to be with for the rest of my life. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll be that person that I've seen, you know, people, women not being married and just growing old alone. Maybe I'm going to be that person. But at least for now, I don't have to be that person. I'm not going to be that person. I found somebody to be with me. And it feels great. It feels like, okay, the career is going well right now. I've managed to get my name out there, that I get gigs, I get jobs, I get paid well. So that part is kind of sorted. Because in 2018, this was not sorted. 2018 was my first proper job in cinema. You know, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I did not know program coordination was even a career. I did not know that. I went into the mommy office saying I want to do marketing, not realizing that program coordination is where my heart is going to be the most, is going to be the happiest and most fulfilled. And I found it somehow and I pursued it, and 5 years later I'm here. I'm head of program coordination. I'm a film programmer. I have worked at what now, 4 festivals, kind of 3 I guess, but crazy. It's super crazy. So yeah, those two things have, you know, sorted themselves out. And yeah, maybe it's not permanent. Maybe my career might still take a dip after this. It can't always be uphill, who knows. And it's not like Siddhanta and I are going to be happy forever. Maybe we'll break up. Maybe we won't be so happy. Maybe things will go sour. But for right now, it feels like 2 things in my life that I have been worried about in the past while living here have kind of gotten sorted. And now other things have sprung up that I need to get sorted, you know, like mom stuff. In a good way though. It's a good thing that we have to sort that out, because we're trying to do the best thing for her. So the fact that we have to run to the lawyer or we have to put in so much money into all of this is a good thing. It's to give her a good life. So I'm not really sad about it. It's just that it's one part of my life that, you know, is going to be in like a little knot in my head. It's not like it's a happy sorted thing. It's going to need patience. It's going to need time, energy, money, work. So that part of my life is like, yeah, one thing that I keep worrying about these days, I think for the past 1.5 years now. Then what else? Second thing would be, I guess, now moving and not having a home. I think that's huge. That's as huge as a career block or as huge as a relationship. Not having a home, you know. Home is so important. You need to have something that's comfortable, that's safe, that's long term, that has your family around you. And when I say family, I don't mean my family. I mean, I want to have Priya auntie around me. I want to have Anisha Denver around me. They are my community and they are my family now. You know? Like, I want to stay in Bandra. I want to be around these people. Even though Sidhu lives in Andheri, I would never consider living in Andheri. Even if it would mean being closer to him, because that's just not me. It's not where I want to be. And it just works out fine here because he travels here all the time, so that's good. I like not having to be the one that has to visit him, you know. He always visits me. I also go to his place, of course. I haven't really talked about him on the vlog yet. I should at some point. I haven't actually visited the vlog in so long. I need to see what's going on. It's a Sunday today. I think the date is 27th of August. That reminds me, it was Christopher's birthday 2 days ago and I didn't wish him. Oops. I'll message him. Let me show you the traffic and the view, which I'm gonna miss. Hill Road. Can you believe I live on Hill Road? I mean, it's not exactly Hill Road. That there. That's Hill Road. That's Hill Road. Can you believe it? I live on Hill Road. I can't believe I live on Hill Road. These are my two little almost dying plants, sorry. And the view, Hibana, oh my god, I'm gonna miss saying I live near Hibana, beside Hibana. And this view of Leelavati and of Taj. I can't see Taj right now for some reason, but I usually can. I think I can see it from the terrace, not from here. I can even see the ceiling from my terrace, man. I miss it. I miss having a terrace. I miss being able to access my terrace. Usually when you live in a building like this, they don't really give you access to the terrace. Because whatever, it's always off limits. But here I had access to the terrace and I've had so many parties there. I've had so many evenings just sitting and looking at the sunset, hanging out, exercising during the lockdown. I used to go and exercise during the lockdown every single day. Like, it's mad. It's mad. It's mad the amount of luxuries I had in this apartment. Having my own key to the terrace. Like, how did I make that happen? I made that happen. I wasn't given it. I took it and I went and made my own copy and then I basically stole access to the terrace. But yeah, like I was saying, now the mom thing is a big, like, you know, gotala in my life to sort out. And second thing now is the home thing I need to sort out. I also feel like a little bit career I need to sort out in a way that, yeah, I have good gigs coming to me, but there is this gig that I do, the Critics' Choice Awards, which I don't really enjoy much anymore. And I want to move on from it. And I was really hoping that this year would be the year I would move on from it. And I 100% would if I didn't have to move out of this house. Because then I would still be paying only 16,000, which I can afford for the next 5-6 months. I could afford it without taking up that job. Because I would have had enough saved. But now if I'm going to move out into another place where I have to pay like 25 or something, it's going to be insane. I'm going to not be able to be unemployed. I'll have to take up that job because I don't have anything else to take up right now. And if I don't take it up and then I also don't find something else, I'll be screwed. I can't take that risk only. Thankfully this Himalayan thing came up during, it's bad timing. I wish it came up in like October to Jan, you know, that would have been perfect. But Ladakh is not even open October to Jan, so there was no chance it was going to happen then. What happened? What happened, baby? Timo. So at least because I got that gig, I earned an extra 4 months in the year when I usually would not earn, you know. Not 4 months, July, August, September, 3 months. Usually in a year I don't work these many months, but I got an extra 3 months this year, which means I do have extra money, which will benefit me to go to Europe next year. I can't believe I want to Europe. Going to the UK. It will benefit me getting a new house, putting brokerage on a new house, moving things, buying new stuff. God, I hope I don't have to buy anything else. I have stuff I need to get rid of, not buy. But yeah, if I just want to sort out this mom thing, sort out the home thing, sort out the small career thing, which is not really an issue right now, and my life would be on a great path, then I would have nothing much to worry about. I wish someone would just gift me a house and be like, here's your house, you don't have to pay rent anymore, live here forever. And I wish it wasn't Bandra, but it's not the case. Someday, maybe, not on my salary, maybe on Siddhanta's salary and Siddhanta's Jaidat, that would happen someday. I know I'm never going to be able to own a house. All I want is just to live comfortably, decently. I'll pay rent, it's fine. Just give me a good house, you know. You want 25,000 from me, take it. But give me a house that's worth that money. And by 25, I mean 25 my share. 50 for the whole house. Minimum. You don't even find that. You don't find that. Which means that who knows when it's going to be, when is the next time I'll be living alone, you know. I don't know. Not in this city at least. I'm never going to be able to pay 55,000, 60,000 rent. Maybe if I'm making 3 lakhs. Then also it would really pinch me to pay that much in rent. And when am I going to earn 3 lakhs? I'm not going to earn 3 lakhs, man. Like, yeah, I am at a good place right now. It's nowhere close to 3 lakhs. But it's not even going to get there. In my career, in my line of work, you don't get paid that much. It just doesn't happen. Festivals just don't have that kind of money. You reach a certain level of how much you can earn, and I think then you're gonna hit like a ceiling. After that, you either have to change your career, like take your skills, take your knowledge of cinema, and then go work at a corporate where you will get that kind of money. Not at festivals. So I don't know how long I'll be able to survive. When I think about these things, is the only time I think that, oh, maybe, having a partner to support you is not such a bad idea. Not getting married, of course, but just having someone to rely on sometimes. I've not had this luxury ever before, and I still don't have it. I'm not saying him and I are in that place. We're not. Just that now I kind of have a little freedom to think about it like that. But I've never before in my life felt like I have this person to fall back on who will take care of me if things go wrong, if things go bad, or if I can't earn this month, I can go back home. I've never had that. I've never even had that to rely on with my family. I've never felt like, okay, if I lose this job or I need money, I can rely on them. No, never had that. Never had that. Not had the time or even freedom to feel like I can let loose for just this time, I can let go of this job just for a few months and enjoy my life. I do not have that. Okay, my battery is dying actually. But let me take you through the rest of the house then quickly. This is a new washing machine. New to this house. It's mom's actually. I got it just like 2 months ago in June 1st. So it's been June, July, August, 3 months of having a washing machine. My pretty bathroom that doesn't have a shower, but I'm okay with it. Oh, I miss everything, even this. I remember how I asked the landlord to put these in. He hadn't put them in. I was like, where am I going to keep my stuff? You need to put something in. And he put it. Then I told him to put this. He put this also. I told him to put the toilet roll hanger. He put that also. I was very zabardast when I was getting this house. I was like, no, I need this, I need this, I need this, I need this. He put them and I got them. I love this mirror. Karen got me this mirror. This I got at some thrift store. I think the WSD garage sale. This is Sidhu stuff. This. I like having to share this also. No, this is his. I like sharing the flat with someone else. That do not completely, just partially sharing it with someone. It's the best kind of sharing. I love this passage. I love how the sun comes in through that room. Can you see it? That's a clock, Coca-Cola clock that Anisha and Elva gave me. It's a vintage clock. I'm so glad they gifted it to me. That's my yoga mat that I actually used to use. Okay, I used to go to yoga every second day from like January to March. But then she stopped. Not even March, dude. Not even March. I think Jan to Feb, like 2 whole months, 2 entire months. Little over 2 entire months, and that's it. Sadly, I really loved yoga. Hey, kashala radto se. Wow. Okay, both of these are darpokes. There are 3 squirrels who come, and one of them is really not scared of me. I go there also and stand, and he just continues eating. But the other 2 are a little darpoke kinds. I think I'll stop the recording now because the battery is dying, and I'll just clean up the kitchen. I hope it will all work out. Everybody, please pray for me. Even the random people watching this on YouTube, please pray for me.